In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 best 4K laser smart TV projectors in 2021. My goal is to help save your time. There are easily more than 100 different projectors and they all have these weird specs that no one really understands, and some have really high specs and they have very bad reviews. Why? So I try my best to help save your time and to find you the right projector for your needs. And I know the projector world is pretty complex, so I'm gonna try and simplify all the terms in this video, and hopefully by the end of this video you're gonna be smiling. So that's my hope. By the way, I've done tons and tons of research, so I think by the end of this video, you'll be armed with satisfaction that you just found the right option for your needs. Before we begin, let's just clarify some things that people have misconceptions about. So first of all, why buy a 4K laser projector over a lamp projector? What's the benefit? First of all, laser projectors have much better brightness and they also have much more sharpness and they have much more color vibrancy. So for an overall more immersive viewing experience, more cinematic look, a laser projector is the way to go. Second of all, you cut down on replacement costs of the lamps. Now with lamp projectors, every 5,000 hours you're gonna have to replace the lamp. With the laser projector, you get around 20,000 to 25,000 hours based on the projector. So that's a lot of saved money in the long run, and it's a lot of saved hassle and thinking. Third point is that they are much more energy efficient. Now thanks to their higher energy efficiency, they produce less heat, and because they produce less heat, they don't need to have as big fans, so you won't hear an annoying audible fan noise as you will with a lamp projector, because they stay cooler. They don't need to cool as much. In the long run, you will cut down on energy bills and you will also cut down on the lamp replacement bill. But please know that laser projectors cost more than lamp projectors, like much more. But they are very worth it because they're gonna give you a cinematic experience. Yeah. If you had to ask me, I would definitely recommend you stick with a laser projector because they are going to be dominating the industry soon, and they are the more future-proof option if you want a more cinematic and cool experience. Those who are on a very tight budget. Now, if you have a very tight budget, I would recommend you go for a lamp projector because you might get more features for a lower price. But you will have to pay more maintenance costs in the long run, but it will definitely give you a better overall projector if you don't have too much money to spend on a projector. Okay, what things should you look out for in a projector? First of all, if you want to be using this projector in a bright room, you're going to be looking at the ANSI lumen rating, and you're also going to be looking at the contrast ratio. You want these two values to be pretty high. Usually an ANSI lumen above 3000 is going to be good for a bright room experience, and the contrast ratio of above 500,000 to 1 is going to be amazing in bright rooms. But also please know that some cheaper projectors, they say that, oh, this is 6000 lumen projector, this is 6500 lumen projector, but they don't say anti-lumen. So the keyword is in the anti-lumen. You want to know how much projection hits a certain spot. You don't want to know how much light just comes out of the projector. So try look for 3000 anti-lumens or higher if you want to be using the projector in a bright or lit room. Sometimes you might get away with 2500 anti-lumens too if you've got a very high contrast ratio. That will also work too. Second of all, make sure the projector says native 4K resolution or true 4K resolution. If the projector says supports 4K, it means that it won't be playing at 4K. So be aware that manufacturers might try to trick you. So if you go for a supports 4K projector, usually they're going to be a 1080p projector or sometimes even a 720p projector, but they support 4K, meaning you can put 4K in the projector, but it's only going to show you 1080p. The third point is try find a projector with HDR10. This is gonna give you a much better overall experience, and usually they're gonna have higher contrast, brighter whites, darker black. They're gonna give you a much more immersive cinematic experience. So that's definitely why you need to find a HDR10 projector, because it's gonna give you a cool, amazing contrast for the movies. And before I begin, please smash that subscribe button. If you find this video useful, please smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, comment any questions you have below. And also one last thing to note is that I don't own any of the projectors in this video. This video is made basically on extensive hours of research. I'm crying through hours and hours of researching on the computer until I found you these options. So rest assured that you will have the best options in this video. This video is not sponsored. I wish I could get a sponsor. If you know a sponsor, tell them to call me. I wish these big companies would sponsor me, but no, they don't sponsor me. I wish I had a sponsor. I only have 7,000 subscribers. So don't worry. Links to all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description below. So coming up number 5, we have the Vava 4K projector. This is going to be the best mid-range 4K laser smart TV projector. So if you are looking for a projector that is well tested and has it all, this is the way to go. The Vava 4K projector features an ultra-short throw design plus laser, and it doesn't cost $5,000 like many other 4K ultra-short throw laser projectors. And the coolest thing is that it has all the features and even more features than most 4K projectors out there, which is why it's one of the most popular 4K projectors ever to be sold. It's an award-winning projector which has won multiple awards from many technology reviewing expert. And why is it award-winning? 3 words. It is built with perfection. Okay, so for the price you pay, the specs are superb and it beats most of the competition out there. You get 2500 ANSI lumens of brightness combined with a miraculous 1.5 million to 1 image contrast ratio. Usually, you cannot find such a contrast ratio at such a price. And it adopts a 3-segment color wheel to display the most accurate colors for enhanced purity of colors and brightness. And you also get ALDP3 technology and DLP display technology, and the most important feature of all, you get HDR10+. If you don't know what that means, that's the industry standard these days for the best quality viewing experience possible, and it means that you're gonna have a very high contrast ratio for a more vivid experience. The screen size gets up to 150 inches at a distance of 16.7 inches, which is perfect. And thanks to the 3-segment color wheel, you get a pretty wide color gamut, which is a more theater-like experience with a vast amount of color. As for audio, it has 60-watt Harman Kardon speakers. These speakers do sound epic, and they are pretty good for a projector. However, usually someone who spends this type of money on projector should probably already have a surround sound system, and if you do, don't worry, it will connect fine. And if you don't, the sound of this projector is awesome. Connectivity-wise, the Vava gives you lots of options. You get 3 HDMI ports, a USB audio in and audio out ports. You get SPDIF port, and it has all the ports to cover connecting your hard drive, soundbars, and more. Now, the lifetime of the light source in this projector is 25,000 hours until you need to replace the light, which is 5 times more than most lamp projectors. This projector also features Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so basically you can stream your favorite shows from Netflix to Amazon Prime TV to Apple TV, whatever you want on the Wi-Fi connectivity. And using the Bluetooth, you can use this projector as your personal Bluetooth speaker. So you can connect to your phone, you can stream music from your phone on the Bluetooth speaker of this projector. And it is very aesthetically pleasing, and it will fit in any modern looking home, and it has 2 different colors, black or white. Overall, a really popular and well-tested projector that is liked by many, and you cannot really go wrong with it. Okay, coming up at number 4, we have the best cheap laser smart TV projector in 2021 by far. This is the best cheap one. So this is the LG HU80K 4K Ultra HD laser smart TV home theater sine beam projector. Anyways, this projector is definitely going to be the best bang for your buck, and it is impossible to find a better value laser projector than this. If you are in doubt and want to spend as little as possible, look no further, because this projector is the way to go. Okay, what makes this projector so amazing? The fact that it costs $1,900 and you're gonna get all the specs I'm gonna tell you about. So you get 4K Ultra HD native resolution, you get 2500 lumens of brightness, and you get a 150,000 to 1 contrast ratio. These 2 numbers, and given the fact that it is the laser projector, means that it won't do well in amazingly lit rooms, but it will do well in medium lit rooms to dark rooms. Of course, it will do amazing in those. And this is an HDR10 ready projector, and you can go up to 150 inches in screen size. The noise level of this projector is only 30 decibels, which is pretty quiet for a projector. You get 20,000 hours of light source life, and it is a smart TV which is ready with wireless streaming of TV, Netflix, YouTube, and many other sources. So whatever you want to watch, you can watch on this thing using Wi-Fi. And the best thing of all, this thing is extremely portable. So if you're up for portability, you like a projector that you can take from one room to another, you can take it with you to your friends, this is the way to go. It is built in with the handle, and it has a very great shape for ease of transport. And you can easily carry it anywhere, and you can put it up anywhere. You can stand it up, you can lie it down, you can hang it from a wall, whatever you want. Okay, so the cool thing about this projector is it has an 8-segment RGBY color wheel with virtually no rainbow artifacts. The Vava projector had a 3 color wheel segment. This one has an 8 segment. So this is gonna give you way better color performance than the average projector at this price. And these speakers, they are only 7 watts, but they will still give you a much better than average experience. And they do sound superb compared to most projectors out there, but at the same time, only 7 watts the speaker, so don't expect too much, it won't be too loud. And this thing is LG Smart TV enabled, which is where you get all your favorite LG Smart TV features. The LG HU80K projector is one of the most exciting projectors ever to be seen, and one of the most unique and innovative 4K projectors to hit the market. And you can enjoy movies, but if you do want the best projector out there for bright or well-lit rooms, then you're gonna have to wait with number 3. So coming up in number 3, this is the best high-end 4K ultra-short throw laser projector. This is going to be the LG HU85LA ultra-short throw 4K laser smart home theater sine beam projector. Okay, so what makes this one so special? Why does it cost around $5,000? Well, this projector has all the tricks up its sleeve, so I'll tell you why this thing costs so much. First of all, you can project a 120-inch screen from just 7.2 inches away from the wall, and it has LG Web OS Lite, which means that using the included Magic Remote on this LG sine beam projector, you get to access LG LG's WebOS Smart TV operating system, so you can get to watch all your favorite content streaming apps like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Vudu. Hence the Smart TV name tag. What else? It has built-in Alexa and Google Assistant, and it also features LG Thin Cute AI technology, which allows you to control the compatible smart home devices with voice command, just as you would use an Alexa or Google Assistant speaker. So the projector itself becomes an Alexa/Google Assistant. And you also get Bluetooth connectivity, so you can connect the phone to the projector and you can stream your favorite music using the projector speakers. As for connectivity, you can use Miracast for versatile connectivity to stream from your phone. It is HDR10 ready. It has True Motion technology, which is a type of video processor that makes all videos look and feel more fluid. It is much better than DLP projectors or laser and dual laser projectors. This features a 3-channel laser, which is instead of a color wheel that is used on most other cheaper laser projectors. The 3-laser feature is going to give you ultimate color accuracy and incredible wide color coverage, ensuring incredible color reproduction up to 12-bit colors. And you also get a warping feature to make sure the screen is just perfect. And of course, you get some incredibly powerful built-in speakers that allow for a cinematic experience. And I forgot to tell you the most important part, which is it has 2700 ANSI lumens, which is pretty good, but where it screams awesome is the contrast ratio, 2 million to 1 contrast ratio, which is superb. As for connectivity, it can be connected wireless to Bluetooth speakers via Bluetooth, and it has a built-in digital TV tuner and features an F-type 75 ohm coax cable at the back, which you can connect to your cable set-top box or to your external antenna. And you get 2 HDMI ports, and one of these has HDMI ARC for passing lossless audio signals such as Dolby Atmos. And you also get 2 USB ports. You get a micro USB-C port, so you can hook your computer or smartphone to it, and you also get an RG45 LAN port if you prefer using a cable rather than the Wi-Fi on the projector. And you can also connect your surround sound system or your soundbar using the optical audio digital port. So overall, superb projector in every way. Sure, it's costly, but it's worth every penny for those who want a projector that can dominate all aspects of a great viewing experience. And for those who want a projector for bright setting, this is perfect for that. And as for noise, don't worry, noise levels are below 30 dB. Coming up number 2, we have the Optoma CinemaX P2 projector. This one is priced at around $3,200. This one is going to be the best middle range 4K Smart TV ultra-short throw projector on the list. Okay, so let's go. It has 3000 ANSI lumens, so it's perfect for bright room. It has an epic 2 million to 1 contrast ratio just like the LG one, and it has 30,000 hours of laser life. This is also voice assistant compatible, so you get Alexa and Google Assistant ready for intuitive voice control for controlling the projector, and you get 6 segments of the color wheel, which will also result in a pretty great cinematic experience with cinematic colors. So you get 10-bit colors, not 12-bit like the last projector, but the 6 color wheel is still gonna give you amazing results. It also allows for a quick setup using Optoma's Smart Fit app. You also have HDR10, you have 4K native resolution, you have a 90 to 120-inch screen size with the 120-inch at only 15 inches away. So you will get a very wide coverage of the DCI-P3 color space, allowing for the most vibrant and colorful viewing experience, and you get a premium soundbar built into it, which has an integrated New Force soundbar with Dolby 2, including 2 full speakers and 2 woofers, which allows for a very crisp sound with superior cinematic experience. It is not common to have subwoofers in the projector itself, and these are usually put in a speaker to enhance the bass of a speaker. And it's a very quiet projector, probably one of the most quiet ones on this list, at only 24 decibels of sound. And for watching movies, don't worry, you can watch anything you want using the Optoma Marketplace app like YouTube, Netflix, CNBC, and more. And you also get a Bluetooth smart home remote and Air mouse. As for connectivity, you get 2 HDMI 2 ports, you get an HDMI with an HDMI ARC for lossless audio, you get a USB slot, you get an optical out for audio, you get an audio out, and you also get an RJ45 plug if you want to use your Ethernet directly through a cable instead of through the Wi-Fi. So this is an amazing projector, well suited for being a home theater or even for some gaming. Coming up, number 1, we have the Bomaker 4K Ultra HD Laser TV projector, and it's an ultra short throw projector. This is the best bang for your buck feature-packed 4K ultra short throw projector out there, and it is the underdog projector too. So coming from Bomaker rather than Samsung or LG or Optoma or big brand, Bomaker is a new underdog in the projector market. But why is it on the list? Because this thing has higher specs than almost any projector on this list at a very low price, which is amazing, right? And if you don't want to spend all your savings, then this can be the way to go. Now don't get me wrong, if I call this thing cheap, it's not gonna be cheap. It's a 4K laser projector, but it's cheap compared to what's out there. So this thing sells at around $2,500. But what makes this thing great? Okay, so you get the normal 2,500 ANSI lumens, which makes it a good option for bright rooms, and it's ultra short throw, so you can project a 120-inch image from only 11 inches away. It also has Polaris, which is powered by MEMC, which makes the motion clear and smooth and reduces input lag, which allows for an enhanced gaming experience if you want to play games on this thing. It also has 4K native resolution, it has a DMD chip, it has a digital micro mirror device, which allows for a bright true 4K display, and here's the best feature that this thing has, which is incredible for its price. It uses a tree laser RGB laser. This feature is usually found in projectors that cost $5,000, but this thing costs $2,500. So that's why this is number one, because unlike most laser projectors that use color wheel, this one is actually using 3 separate RGB lasers, which allow for an extremely wide color coverage and ensuring extremely color accurate content with color reproduction up to 12-bit colors. It is also HDR10 enabled. And I can keep talking about how many features this projector has all day, but to keep things simple, this has all the bangs and whistles for half the price of the big brand name projectors, because you are paying for the projector and not the brand. And that's what is to be loved about Underdog brand. Now you might be wondering, what about connectivity? It ensures the connectivity that you need. 2 HDMIs, USB, RCA inputs, Bluetooth, built-in Wi-Fi, or you can also use an Ethernet input if you prefer that over Wi-Fi. And not only can you enjoy your favorite movies and TV shows through the Wi-Fi like YouTube, Netflix, so you seriously can't go wrong with this projector made from Bomaker. And what makes this an even better option is the fact that they are still small, which means they care for every single customer they get, and they will treat you like loyalty. Unlike bigger brands who couldn't care less about their customers, you're gonna get top-notch customer support with 24/7 worry-free customer service. Oh, and the cool thing is this is also suitable for gamers. It has a pretty low input lag. And we're done. So please, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. That's like. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment below if you have any questions, because I will try my best to answer them. Okay? But don't comment something because you just didn't watch the video. Comment something because you're confused. Thank you. And by the way, if you're still confused, make sure to watch one of these 2 videos right here, because they're also amazing and they will help you make more decisions if you're still confused. Goodbye for now. I'm using my left hand. Yeah, I know. It's pretty dumb.